Rapido Trains is proud to announce its first large Great Western locomotive in double O gauge, the conspicuous GWR County 460. As World War II raged on, the Great Western Railway realised there was a growing need to expand their fleet of locos. In the usual Great Western tradition, Hawksworth developed the design from existing family of mixed traffic locos, descended from the 460 Saint. However, so it could compete with more powerful three-cylinder locos of the LNER and LMS, this new design needed to be modernised. It also needed to be easy to service and repair, as the railway had lost many of its shed staff and labourers due to wartime austerity. Hawksworth's new design flew in the face of anyone believing that all Great Westerns locos look the same. Sadly, this unconventional loco would be designated the 1000 class, although it is more commonly known as the County. It would be the last of the 460s built by the GWR, and unfortunately it did have that break from the traditional beautiful Great Western look. Hawksworth drew inspiration from further afield, adding distinctively LMS and LNER features. These included a joined single splasher rather than the one over each wheel that signified the traditional Great Western look, and it didn't always find favour with Great Western fans. It also had a tall, flat-sided tender. When combined with features previously implemented on the modified Halls class, it resulted in a thoroughly modernised GWR loco design. The County followed the modified Hall in its use of plate frames and separate cylinder castings, while the cruise life was made easier by the installation of a hopper ashpan. The County's most identifiable feature is its GWR number 15 boiler, which was pitched higher than anything previously built by the GWR. This new type of boiler was very similar to that of the Stanier 8F, and this is no coincidence. Swindon Works built 80 8Fs from 1943 through to 45. The number 15 boiler was pressed to 280 psi working pressure, dwarfing the 225 psi of the Castle class and generating a far greater tractive effort. On paper, this made it the most powerful two-cylinder locomotive produced by the GWR, and theoretically it should have matched the Castle's performance. Between 1945 and 1947, the GWR built 30 county-class locos at its Swindon's works. They were later named after English or Welsh counties, omitting the shire part of their name, as traditionally shire and county mean the same thing. Emblazoned on the long, straight nameplate, even this distinctive feature was considered non-standard, as traditionally the GWR used a curved plate fixed on the outside of the splasher. The County received a mixed reception from enthusiasts. Some loved the design, seeing it as a swan song of the Saint design and the GWR overall, whereas others thought it as expensive and entirely non-standard, breaking with the beautiful tradition of the Great Western. Working as a true mixed traffic loco, the County's mainline duties included express trains such as the Cornishman and the Cheltenham Spa Express, as well as milk and fast freight work. Achieving a top speed of 99 miles an hour on test, the County sadly underperformed. This wasn't helped by poor quality of coal that was available at the time. Although the GWR denied reports of rough riding, There are tales of locomotive crews being cautious about taking counties over 70 miles an hour due to the rough ride. In the beginning, their claimed high performance caused them to be rostered for castle duties, which they struggled to maintain. Working under such high pressure also caused problems for the counties, and under BR ownership in the mid to late 1950s, the working pressure was lowered. BR also used this as an opportunity to improve the loco's drafting, fitting them with a double chimney, with the boiler now topped off at 250 psi. Its overall tractive effort also dwindled. Although all 30 of the counties were inherited by BR, the entire class were withdrawn between 1962 and 64, in line with the rundown of steam on the western region and the rise of diesel hydraulics. The last working example was number 1011, County of Chester, which completed the county farewell rail tour between Birmingham and Swindon in September 1964. Sadly, none survived into preservation. Despite the unfortunate fate of the county class, significant efforts are being made to bring them back into the public eye. The Great Western Society has 1014, the Great Western County Project, a bold initiative to bring an authentic as possible rendition of the class back to life. Utilising the frames of a modified hull and a Stanier 8F boiler, with an impressive amount of work completed, number 1014 County of Glamorgan is well on the way to joining her western counterparts as a working member of Didcot's fleet. The Rapido Trains UK highly detailed 00 gauge rendition of the GWR County will be available in a variety of liveries, including County of Chester in rail tour condition. With the Great Western Society's county project progressing nicely, they thought it would also include a model of 1014 County of Glamorgan in the range as well. Detailed variations include representations of locos from their short-lived time in Great Western ownership and their later BR working life. This includes single and double chimneys, speedo drives, smokebox number plates, buffers, oil pipes, running board pipes, and their county nameplates. For modellers who prefer etch brass nameplates, they will include a painted plate appropriate to the relevant version in the detail bag. You can look forward to a smooth running mechanism, factory installed speakers, NEM coupler pockets, and ES2 21-pin decoder socket fitted, M-Power Stay Alive capacitor, tender pickups, vacuum cylinder between the frames, and a firebox flicker with a dynamic draw effect. Rapido are pleased to say that the project is already at the tooling stage and the order book is open, and you can pre-order your model directly from www.enwinsmodels.co.uk. So what liveries are Rapido making? SKU 954001, GWR County 1001 in GW lined green. SKU 954002, GWR County number 1005, County of Devon in GW lined green. SKU 954003, GWR County 1017, County of Hereford, BR Egyptian lined green. SKU 454004, GWR County number 1019, County of Merioneth, BR lined black early crest. SKU 954005, GWR County 1013, County of Dorset, BR lined black early crest. SKU 954006, GWR County number 1006, County of Cornwall, BR lined green early crest. SKU 954007, GWR County 1014, County of Glamorgan, BR lined green early crest. SKU 954008, GWR County number 1021, County of Montgomery, BR lined green late crest. SKU 954009, GWR County 1000, County of Middlesex, BR lined green late crest. SKU 954010, GWR County number 1011, County of Chester, BR lined green late crest. The price? DCC ready, the Enwins price is £229.95. The recommended retail price is £249.95. DCC sound fitted version, Enwins price £344.95. The recommended retail price is £364.95. And on top of that, with Enwins, you get the extra value pack of line-side products worth £25 plus, free with your locomotive. And the locomotives are currently in tooling. Rapido Trains also has another great new announcement, with a brake van prototype synonymous with Eastern Region freight. It's a new 00 gauge Great Central Railway 15-ton brake van with 16 different versions available. The first Great Central Railway designed prototype to be added to the Rapido range. There'll be many separately fitted parts, including highly detailed brake gear, running boards, vacuum pipes, lamp irons and a chimney. Interior detail including guard's desk, stove, sandboxes and lockers. Liveries covering Great Central Railway, Cheshire Lines, LNER, BR, Departmental and NCB liveries. Fitted with metal bearings for free running and available to order now. Rapido Trains UK are proud to announce their first 00 gauge Great Central Railway designed prototype, the GCR 15-ton six-wheeled brake van. The Great Central Railway 15-ton six-wheeled brakes van certainly hit its brief. Built over a 20-year period by a combination of the Great Central Railway's Duckinfield Works and outside contractors, a significant number of these sturdy six-wheeled vans could be seen across the Great Central Railway network from as early as 1903. The 15-ton brake vans featured built-in stove and a desk, covered verandas that offered good line of sight in both directions, and a delightful two-plank hatch-type door on either end. These were fitted so that the guard could easily change tail lamps without leaving his van. Many of the vans were fitted with automatic vacuum gear, meaning they could be used on fitted freights such as the expressed fish traffic from the East Coast. In 1915, the Great Central Railway provided the Cheshire Lines Committee with 10 of these 15-ton brake vans furthering the design's reach to the northwest of England and Wales. Upon the grouping of the railways in 1923, the LNER inherited hundreds of Great Central brake vans, including a significant quantity of this 15-ton variant. Many would replace the smaller Great Northern Railway brake vans on East Coast Main Line services. This design clearly struck a chord with the LNER as production continued throughout 1923, further bolstering their stock with a further 23 vans. With its accessibility, functionality and comfort, it is no wonder the prototype was built in such numbers and ran for such a prolonged period of time. The LNER trackage was vast, and it wasn't long before this brake van was used up and down the network from Glasgow to King's Cross. They got everywhere and quickly became a regular feature on long-distance cross-country freight and local trains too. Many Great Central six-wheelers survived until nationalisation, with BR examples being spotted everywhere from Wick to the Wisbech and Upwell tramway. Variants even made it into the hands of the National Coal Board and were used by BR as ballast brakes and engineering vehicles. One example of the prototype was saved in 1975 by the Somerset and Dorset Railway Trust and currently resides at the Kirkby Stephen East. This example was owned by the NCB and is notably different from the majority of the other Great Central six-wheelers, as it features vertical planking that is believed to have been installed by the NCB. This model will be the first Great Central Railway brake van diagram ever to be produced in 00 gauge ready to run, and Rapido's model will feature the usual wealth of detail seen in their previously released pre-grouping era brake vans. You can look forward to many separately fitted parts, including highly detailed brake gear, running boards, vacuum pipes, rails, lamp irons and a chimney. The van's interior contains a guard's desk, stove, sandboxes and lockers. You will also find side lamps in the poly bag, adding to the realism and detail of this model. The model is also fitted with metal bearings, facilitating smooth running, which is perfect if you want to recreate those Eastern region cross-country freight trains. These models are currently in the tooling stage. The order book is open and you can order yours directly from www.enwinsmodels.co.uk.